What's good, guys? What's good, guys? This is Rice over here. Love Buster. I realized it came out on Friday when I saw the trailer for it. Went to the Game Jolt page and got it for free. Check it out if you want. It looked fun when I saw the trailer. This is a blind playthrough. Let's see what happens. You find yourself drifting through a dark abyss. The sound of rushing water and static echoes all around you. It smells like ozone and turpentine. You can't feel your limbs. Do you even have limbs to feel with? A voice echoes everywhere and nowhere. At last, we have reconnected. Together, our grand creation has reached its absolute. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for being a patient. Your answers, your ambitions, yourself. All of these have now been recorded. All of these shall now culminate as one. Let us begin. Choose the red square. Yeah, it looks pretty red enough to me. Yeah, it looks red enough. Yeah, it looks red enough. At last, we have reached the pinnacle of gaming. The freedom to choose. The freedom. To fail. The tension of interaction. Truly, this is gaming. Yeah, it looks red enough. Yeah, it looks red enough. Yeah, it looks red enough. I can sense the fun joining across your being. The fun is inevitable. You are being overwhelmed, consumed by the fun. Do not resist the Hey, this game sucks big time ass. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it totally does. What is even the point? Like, am I supposed to win a sick prize if I get enough boxes or something? The prize is the joy of experiencing gaming at its absolute whatever. This sucks. You got any skateboard games around? Skateboard games. Yeah. No. I do not have skateboard games. Cool. Awesome. I'm just gonna leave then. Which way is the exit? You're not leaving. Like hell I'm not. I'm kicking you out. That's the same thing. It's different. One is a choice you are making. One is a choice I am making. Such as the freedom to choose. Dude, I don't care. They literally had the same result. It is not the ending that is important. The choices we make along the way are what shape this world. They are what shape who we are. For example, you have chosen to be a huge asshole about this. I have chosen to terminate your connection. In this way, we are... I see I've already left. I wonder if I can download a skateboard game from here. And here we are. It's a lovely morning in Castletown. Flowers are singing and birds are blooming across your thriving sanctuary. Okay. But who are you? Obviously, your name is... Wake up! Your name is Wake Up. Wait, that's not right. What? Chris, Susie, wake up. Today is the big day. I hope you both slept well. Were the beds okay? Did you have enough pillows? Was it quiet enough in the castle? You groan, massaging your forehead. Yeah, dude. It was all fine. What about you, though? Did you even go to sleep? Oh, don't worry about me. That's not an answer. More importantly, I made you all some pancakes and tea for the big day. Big day? Where is he? Your brain finishes restarting, and it all comes rushing back to you. Your name is Susie. You like monster movies, snacks, and gratuitous violence. After your many adventures saving the world, you and Chris decided to sleep over for the night at Castletown with your friend Rosse. Now, you've awoken on the day at the whole hometown festival thing. If you'd known sleeping in the dark world would give you such weird dreams, you might have reconsidered crashing the alleyway instead. Susie, if you don't get up, we'll eat your pancakes without you. Like hell you will! Holy crap, Rosse, these are even better tutorials. No offense, Chris. They shrug, no offense taken. I'm glad to hear that, Susie. I made them with love. I really want this place to feel like a home away from home for you both, no matter what happens in your lives. Even if food here doesn't fill you up with real food does, I still hope it's almost as good of an experience as your festival would be. Our festival? Crap is right. Not like you can come with us, huh? At least not as you are here in the dark world. Well, no. But please don't worry about me. I'll be happy to hear all about it once you get back. Rosse is busy wiping Chris's chin with a napkin. Weird. But even you can tell his cheery voice sounds more forced than usual. Is he jealous? Hey, not like I've ever been to this festival either. That'll be anywhere near as cool as the stuff we got at Cyber World or TV World. Guess. Chris mutters something around a mouthful of pancake. See? Chris agrees. Is that what agreement sounds like? I mean, thank you. I'm touched that you're even considering me. It's true that I suppose deep down a part of me has wondered what it'd be like to spend more time with you in your own world. But there's so much to do here as it is. Rooms to build, buildings to room, allies to introduce. It's busier than ever, so I don't even think I have time for a festival.
Ooh, we're having a festival?
No, Lancer, wait, Lancer? When did you get in here? Oh, my sweet toothpaste pal. I've been watching you sleep from under Susie's bed this whole time. Dude, you know you could have just asked to join the sleepover, right?
No need, fellow bad guy. I'm already always around, just as long as you have spacious pants holes to store me in.
Speaking of, you should eat your vitamin gummies, Blu-ray. They're getting kind of linty.
Wait, that's it.
Vitamins?
Even better. We can't bring the festival to Castletown, Chris. We just gotta take Castletown to the festival.
Get it? Chris nods along, but Rosse seems more confused than ever. I'm sorry? Darkness remember all the places they've been, right? We all saw Tana going on about Chris's family, and Queen saw the fountain open in the library. So we just carry everything in the closet with us to the festival, then you guys will remember being there.
Oh boy, I've always wanted to remember something.
Susie, you don't have to go that far for us. You should focus on your real friends, not... You cut him off. Nope, not listen to that sad sack crap. You two count as real friends. Queen of the Village count too. Most of them, at least. Maybe not King, or that rules card guy. Or... Screw, we can sort out the invite details later. Come on, Chris. We have a whole hunk of junk to haul. Okay, if you're sure. Be safe, you two. Bring me back in one piece. You grab Chris's hand as they balance the remaining pancakes on their head, and the two of you rush for the Castletown exit. It feels strange, taking the lead in the dark world for once, but you can't help it. You're on a mission. You find yourselves once again standing outside the school supply closet. It's quiet today, the hallways echoing with rustling leaves and distant traffic rumbles, which makes sense. It's the weekend. If Chris's mom wasn't a teacher, you probably would have been locked out of this building entirely. You're still not sure if they got a key from their mom if they already knew how to break in. You decide not to ask. Instead, you ease the closet door open a couple inches, and instead of jumping through, you reach an arm into the darkness to see what you can fish out. Alright, let's see. Toy stuff, computer stuff, house stuff, church stuff. Jeez, we sure stole a hell of a lot of stuff this past week, huh? Chris is busy patting their head where the pancakes they've collected have changed into a set of scratch and sniff stickers. They look despondent for a moment before shrugging and eating them anyway.
Hey! Save one for me next time, dumbass!
Anyway, this seems like way too much crap to carry around on hand. You got a wagon or something? They say there's one back in their room. Oh yeah, that old one with the bird cage on it, yeah? Should work, let's go.
Who the hell?
A familiar voice, jingling like winter bells, speaks up.
Susie?
An equally familiar voice, squawking like spring pigeons, speaks up.
And Chris?
Hi Susie, it's nice to see you, in the closet again?
Well, seems like neither of you can resist being around me, even outside of your required school hours. Fine then. Though it pains me to admit, it seems I have no choice but to allow you the privilege of my company.
This is bad. Quick, deflect the situation. Canna Bourbon, what are you doing here? It's the weekend. Shouldn't you be busy wrecking your arms with video games? Perfect.
Me? My dear Susan, I always volunteer to clean the school on weekends. Even the worst gamer injuries keep me from my educational ambitions. My dear partner Noelle understands those things.
To be honest, I'm just hoping to get some work done. Wait, wrong voice. To be honest, I'm just hoping to get some work done on the group project, since we didn't exactly get a lot of it done at the library, or during the study session at my house. Not that I'm upset or anything. I had a great time with you two.
My sweet ungulate ally, you should have known better than to trust these two as study comrades, witness exhibit A, if you will. Even at the school itself, they're more interested in playing with scattered junk, which volunteers like us will surely have to clean up after.
He reaches for Lance's card. You slap his wing away.
Hey, back off! This is our junk.
Got it? Always so aggressive. Yeah, I can see through your tsundere eyes.
Oh, this is your junk, you say?
Yep.
Even that computer, which is clearly labeled as one of the library's rental laptops. A rental item, by the way, that neither of you have accounts with permission to check out. Are those all the instruments from the church? And all the disposable cups from church? Alright, watch this. Alright, we're gonna save that and return. Chris, help me out, damn it! Chris tells Birdley and Noelle that this is your group project. Yeah, they're for our project. It's an art installation thing. That doesn't make any sense. The theme of the project is... Well, maybe you're not smart enough to understand modern art. Ever think about that? A flawless parry. Birdley gawks in horror at the idea, shutting his beak at last. Well, Heifer brightens up. Oh, I didn't realize you were doing an art project, and maybe Eddie can help? I was going to sort through Miss Toriel's craft supplies, so if you wanted, you and I could craft something together? What? No, that's a terrible plan. Goddess of cleaning, have mercy. If you let Susie join, she'll do the worst crafting since the day that troll Moss Muncher 420 invaded my Minecraft server. Gosh, I sure hope she does. No, I won't allow it. If it weren't for the heroic efforts of my dear stream moderator, Crisscross Applesauce, that whole scene would have turned sour. In the same way, I must step up as a moderator here. I won't allow you to spend the whole day cleaning after this force of destruction when you could lock in and be done in time with our festival. Birdley, please don't ruin this for me. Chris tells Birdley that was a beautiful story. Chris! Thank you, Chris. I'm glad someone here understands my logic. You know, there's still an opening for a second moderator if you've changed your mind. Does he know? Chris says no thanks, they don't play Minecraft. Okay, enough of this nerd stuff. You catch Birdley's eye and open your mouth wide, showing off every jagged fang. Hey, Nerdly, pretty sure what Noelle does with her day isn't your choice to make, buddy. In fact, I'm pretty sure your choice doesn't matter at all. You gotta admit, you turn a new leaf about the bullying thing these days. But it's still pretty cool to see Birdley's feathers fluff up at the sight of you. He huffs, shaking them out. Oh gosh. Ah! Well, it's your funeral, Noelle. I won't force you into anything. But I'd like to be done with my task in less than 8 years, so I'm going to get started cleaning the old classroom. Chris, if you want to keep stealing laptops with this squad of goons, feel free to stay in the closet. But if any of you feel ready to stop eating shrimp with the wimps and come have lobster with a mobster, I suppose I can allow you to assist me. What? Chris says what? Team Smarts out. I'm so sorry about him. As soon as they're done, you drop the grimace and sag to the floor like a wet paper napkin. That was too close. If we left all this stuff around everyone in Castletown, they could have been... I don't even want to think about it. Let's just get this mission over with before we have to re-steal everything we stole over again. Chris mumbled something. Huh? Yeah, I heard Noelle's invite. It ain't like I don't like spending time with her, but that's not as important as making sure our recruits aren't thrashed, right? On the other hand, if you got the wagon covered, it might be a good idea for one of us to stay here. For hero reasons, you know? Last thing we need is for Noelle and Birdley just to stumble upon another dark world in, like, the craft closet. Yeah, for hero reasons. Don't make that face. Ralsei would... On the other hand, there's Ralsei too. One of us should probably let him know about what almost happened. You, Noelle, Ralsei, Birdley. You bang a fist against the floor. Ugh, this is too hard to decide. How the hell do you handle being the leader all the damn time? Chris shrugs, gathering up Darkner items. Then, with one of their usual dramatic flourishes, they toss a handful into the abyss of Castletown, letting them disappear back into sparkles. That done, they stare up at you. What's with the look? Okay, I get your point. Castletown's been up this long without anyone breaking in. As long as everyone's shoved in the closet, Ralsei and them should be fine. And it's not like Noelle and Birdley haven't held their own in Dark World before, even if they end up stumbling into one while they're gone. We don't gotta babysit them. In other words, there's not really a wrong answer, right? Chris gives a thumbs up. So I should just pick whoever I feel like? Chris gives 2 thumbs up. Like, that makes it any easier, dumbass. In case you hadn't noticed, I like all of you idiots. Chris shrugs again, this time with a small smile. The little freak is enjoying you suffering from trying to be like them. Screw you, I'll show you. Just gotta close my eyes, concentrate, and pick someone, yeah? No pressure, no wrong answer. Okay, here goes nothing. Alright. Save number 2. Return. Okay, now what would Susie do here? Because Susie's my glorious queen, and I don't know what she would do, but...
I think. Actually, hold up. This is difficult. Deep down in my soul, I am a Cruzy shipper, so I'm gonna have to go with Cruzy for the initial run. You close your eyes and you breathe. Well, the answer's pretty obvious, ain't it? Obviously, if Chris is on a mission, you're tagging along too. You're gonna gather up your recruits together, get a wagon to take them to the festival together, and if Noelle and Burley fall into a dark world in the 5 minutes you're gone, you rescue the dumbasses together too. At this point, Chris is like your second hand, or your freaking mutant third hand. Alright, I figured it out. Come on, Dork, let's go to your place and get dragging a wagon. Chris nods. You can't help but notice they're blushing about it, which is weird. Should go without saying that you're stuck with each other now, right? Guess it still feels odd to say it so out loud. After all, you're blushing too. You and Chris leave school, starting your trek across the streets of hometown. The rain from last night finally stops. Sunlight reflects off drying puddles like sheets of glitter and shatters like glass as you stop through them. A desolate wind rustles autumn leaves across fields of yellow grass and murky, bubbling gutters. The air smells like worms and tastes like mossy concrete. It's nice. Wandering around, just the two of you. So, what's your cover story, dumbass? Oh, wait. What's our cover story anyway? For bringing a wagon full of junk with us to the festival, I mean. We still sticking around with it being our school projects? Chris doesn't seem to have any better suggestions. Emergency medical supplies? Donations for charity? Petty theft? These are all solid plans, obviously. One of them beat out the old project object. Plus, it fits the theme of the project, because it's, kind of think of it. What's our group project even supposed to be about? I wasn't paying attention. Chris reminds you that they slept through all of class. You don't know either, huh? Crap, we're gonna fail. Whatever, who cares anyway? We're too busy saving the world. That's way more important than a stupid project. Alphas can shove it. Maybe she'll give us a C- so we put an actual wolf sticker on it or something. Chris laughs. It's quiet, but honestly, any expression you can wrestle from the zombie face is a win for you. Ah, yes. Score one for Susie, the coolest and most smartest person to ever talk in the world. You're so focused on your conversation that, for once, Chris doesn't even detour to talk to random people in hometown. Sooner than you expect, you've made it up the hill and to their house. A dreamer house. Just cozy as ever, you guys. Warm yellow walls lined with family photos and handcrafted decorations surround a wide living room and open kitchen. It smells like cinnamon, syrup, and perfume samples from a strip mall kiosk. It looks like one of them home magazine pages. Well, almost like one of them home magazine pages. The living room is a lot emptier without Tana taking center stage. Above the TV stand, there's only a square dust and one notorious crochets. The words "love will always find a way to you" hang bittersweetly between two empty windows. Maybe it's not a bad thing that it's not a perfect home, though. You weren't sure you'd have anywhere to fit in a magazine page. The living room being too big and awkward now means that maybe, just maybe, someone as big and awkward as you is allowed in it too. A monster can dream, right? Man, does your house always smell like food? Food is making me hungry. You got any snacks around here? Chris nods and moves into the kitchen. Left alone, you stare at the dust where Tana used to be. To be fair, TV World was pretty fun. Still, if you'd done something different while you were there, stayed awake long enough to see that creep knight break in and make out the dark fountain, washed out in the glowing snow feels better, would Tana have still gotten slashed up? Would Undyne still have gotten kidnapped? Sure, you kept Toriel safe, but is that good enough when you're supposed to be saving the whole damn world? If you can't even save one sad TV, can you really be a good enough hero to stop prophecy that says you will? In the kitchen, the microwave dings. Chris trots back out with a steaming plate. Any thoughts and prophecies are forgotten as the scent of warm pepperoni hits your snout. Dude, are those pizza bites? Chris nods. They offer you the plate, which you take with solemn reverence. And you go hog wild! Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah! The pizza bites are microwaved to gooey, crunchy perfection that burns the roof of your mouth and scrapes your tongue raw. Your blood vessels all constrict at once if they're hit with enough salt to kill a horse monster. You're pretty sure there's still more plastic wrap on some of them. It's freaking awesome! Okay, that's enough messing around. Let's get that wagon. It's upstairs, yeah? Chris nods. Why do you keep a wagon upstairs anyway? Whatever. Chris leads the way to the stairs. You follow suit, dusting pizza crumbs off your jacket and tucking them into your pockets for later. So I was thinking, Jack is probably going to be at the festival, right? Let's make sure to leave room in the wagon so we can smuggle him out if we get a good chance. Grab a blanket too so we can throw it over and hide him. Chris? Dude, what's the holdup? Don't tell me you're scared of that big pumpkin lump. You trail off. The wagon sits sprawled out halfway up the stairs. A birdcage is crumpled beside it, its broken door yawning open. Long, rusty scrape marks line the carpet, a floor above. It looks like someone shoved it out of Chris's room one painstaking inch at a time and just throw it down the stairs. But who the hell would do that? What the hell? It wasn't like that last night, was it? Did Toriel trip over it or something? Chris takes a step backwards. They're shaking. It's okay, Chris. It's just kind of banged up. Looks like it still works. We can fix it, I think. Chris, you good? Chris seems scared. They mumble something under their breath. What? You're gonna have to speak up, dude. Chris asks, where is it? Chris asks, where are you? Chris asks, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where's what? Where's who, Chris? You. Get out. Oh, I think they're mad. What the hell, Chris? Stop it. Damn it, it hurts. Oh, they're crouching out. Get out of her. Get out of her. Get out. Leave Susie alone. Get out. Get out. Leave her alone. Out, out, out. No. They plunge their hands into your chest. With Susie refuses. Susie digs deeper even when it hurts. Susie, you do not get out. Yo, I just wanted to play a dating sim. Why is Chris doing this? Why did Cara make them take me out of Susie? Wait, Chris, you are Susie. Get out, get out. You are Susie. 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 I think I'm gonna hold on because Susie's my goat and Chris is a crappy vessel. I'm gonna hold on. No, you won't give up. You don't care if it hurts. You are Susie, and you're strong enough to handle anything. Even being attacked out of nowhere by someone you trusted as a friend. There's a brief, sharp pain in your chest as your determination redoubles like 100 fires through your veins. And you feel stronger than ever. Or with you than ever. Susie? The fire spreading in your veins bump against the cold of Chris's bare hands, still digging against your chest. Like they're trying to claw you open. Hurt and angry, you shove them away. Get off of me! Chris hits the floor with an ugly cracking noise. Their hands empty and their eyes wide behind their bags. You loom over them like a dragon, full of outraged fire. What the hell was that, Chris? What's gotten into you? In response, Chris holds out their hands like they're trying to calm down a wild animal or a violent monster. You realize with a sick lurch in your gut that's exactly what you are to them. Has that always been how they see you? Even after everything you went through together? Even after you tried so hard to be something more? Stop looking at me like that. I didn't do anything. You don't get it. Were they just waiting for a moment alone to get back at you this whole time? No, Chris wouldn't want that, right? They're your friend now. They're not like everyone else in hometown. But if that's the case, why do they look so terrified of you? I didn't even do anything wrong this time. I tried so hard. Chris insists that that's not it. It isn't you, it's something else. They promise. Then start explaining, asshole! They open their mouth to speak, but their head tilts toward the dented birdcage on the stairs, and something catches in their throat. They trail off into a mumble. Not planned? What the hell you mean you had a plan? What plan? I thought we were supposed to be working together on everything. They flinch. Chris, we are working together, right? Tell me we're working together. Me, you, and Ralsei, saving the world. Right? They don't say anything. And quiet people really pissed you off. With a frustrated shout, you grasp the collar of their sweater, shoving them up against the wall. Dating sim my ass. This is a hating sim. Fine. Was this also a part of your plan then, idiot? The part where big, stupid, gullible Susie finds out exactly what she meant to you and tears your face off for it? Chris squirms and mumbles that this isn't you, that they don't want to hurt you. That's an awful funny request coming from the idiot who attacked me first. Your eyes are watering, but you don't blink it away. You blink it away. Dragons don't cry. The muscle memory of shoving Chris against a wall is still fresh as it was earlier this week. Like you were always meant to go back to being a bully someday. Go back to the real you. At least this time, Chris isn't staring like a zombie. Look how you always wanted. Afraid. Kind of funny. You finally got what you wanted and it makes you sick. I'll give you one more chance to explain yourself before I beat your face in. Tell me what's going on with you. Everything that's going on with you. They're breathing hard. Their throat twitching. Like they want to give a whole big dance speech. But when they open their mouth, they only mumble something that they can't. Not to you. Something in you goes cold, but the fire in your veins burns harder than ever. Your grip tightens. Fine, you don't gotta say anything. Just tell me. Was it worth it to keep me in the dark, dumbass? Worth every dumb thing we did together? Was it worth what happened to Undyne? They flinched. Was it worth us getting our ass kicked over and over again by the night? Another flinch. They looked less scared now, more angry. Was it worth almost losing your mom? Without warning, the little freak slashes a knife from out their back pocket, slicing through the front of their sweater. You jolt your fingers back, away from the sharp edge, and drop them to the floor. Before you can catch your breath or check your hand for cuts, they're running for the door in a frantic scramble. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? Before they get more than a couple steps, you grab their arm. It's kind of nostalgic in a messed up way. You always wished Chris would fight back whenever you bullied them. Anything to get a reaction out of that dead-eyed face. You're getting so many reactions now. You swipe your claws at them. They jab at your arms. You shove them against Toriel's clean counters. They split blood at you. I trusted you, dumbass! I risked my life for you! Didn't that mean anything to you? Or was I just some idiot you could use? You smash your fist against Chris's face. It sounds like a stick hitting a hockey puck. You're standing Toriel's tile floors. Did any of it mean anything to you? Chris nods or shakes their head. You can't tell. Everything is red. Maybe it meant nothing. Maybe it meant everything. Whatever it is, you've broken it beyond repair. If it ever did, then please, just leave me alone. Please. They stagger, limping and hugging their chest, but they don't stop. They run out the door of their own house, too afraid of you to look back, like you always wanted. Aren't you happy? Aren't you excited? Everything hurts. Your chest hurts. Your hands hurt. Your heart hurts. But in a messed up, awful way. Somewhere deep in your soul, you feel stronger too. The bond you made with Chris is now broken. You have become strong. Was this not a dating sim? Oh. You got... That's not the thorn ring, is it? Wow. Huh. Well, this is I guess a speed. This is my first speed run of any game ever, and my first speed run of Love Buster. The bad ending specifically. I'll see you guys later. Maybe I'll play the rest of the game tomorrow, but as it is right now, it's pretty late. My mom wants me to take a shower. I'll post this on YouTube later. Thank you to everyone for watching, and thank you for getting me to 264 or so views, however many views the Vegito short is at. Thank you for watching. Thank you for having me. Have a wonderful night. Goodbye.